We are talking to Jayde Nicole. Jay, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
I am fantastic this morning. You're all over the place. Now, obviously, 2008 Playboy Playmate of the Year. We know that. Dating Brody Jenner, so we see you around with that. And now getting beat up by Joe Francis from Girls Gone Wild.
Yeah.
And on the hills.
An unfortunate thing to be in the media for, but what can you do?
Yeah, exactly. So, and also, I mean, I've got to mention, also you're on the hills this season as well. So
Yes.
All over the place. Let's start with we'll start with Brody Jenner. Brody not at the Khloe Kardashian wedding because of the hills, right? Is that the story?
Yeah, well, as everyone knows, it was a very fast wedding, so we did not get very much notice, and Brody was already scheduled to be in New York City doing Letterman and Regis and Kelly and a bunch of Hills press stuff, and so I think he found out a day before he was flying, so he couldn't switch it. But I know he's very, very happy for them, and I'm sure we'll get together with him once he's back.
That's cool. Have you met Lamar before? Are you friends of his or anything?
I haven't. I've met Khloe a lot, but I mean they've only been dating for a month, so I haven't actually met him or seen them together.
Yeah, I guess
as of yet.
There's probably not a lot of time there. How'd you and Brody get together in the first place? Where'd you guys meet?
We actually met about 3 years ago at the Playboy Mansion. I used to hate him severely. When I first met him, I'm from a very small town, and I just did not like Hollywood guys. And anyone who had the stereotypical reputation of being anyone like Brody. And it took a lot of time for me to actually get to know him before I would even talk to him as a friend, actually. But we met each other in Canada at the Much Music Video Awards last year, and we ran into each other at the red carpet, and that's when we started talking, and we talked for about 4 months, I guess, before we started dating, and we just celebrated our 1-year anniversary last Friday, so...
Congratulations. What'd you guys do? Anything exciting?
You know what? In our very true fashion, we stayed in our condo all day, and we ordered food and watched movies and just relaxed with each other because we don't get to do that very often.
That's awesome. I love hearing girls that are smoking hot that do cool, normal stuff like that. I thought you'd be like, I expected him to fly me around the world on a jet with champagne with diamonds in it. And...
No, I don't. I hate champagne, and I really I like any chance that we get just to kind of relax and mellow out. And I think we watched America's Funniest Home Videos 3 times in a row. It's my favorite show ever.
That's awesome.
So we had a really good day.
Let's get to the fight with Joe Francis. Now, Joe was supposed to be on the show last week to talk about this with us, and then canceled because of a court appearance. He's obviously in court often these days.
Yes,
but
very.
Are you allowed to talk about the case very much?
Not really. I mean, I am taking legal action against him, so there's not too much that I can discuss. However, I can say that he has come out, and if you guys ever do your interview with him, you can go ahead and ask him, because he's come out with about 15 different statements. Mm-hmm. Like at the beginning, it was, I was attacked with a champagne glass, and I turned around to see who it was, and I was tackled by Brody. And then once he realized that there was people around and everyone saw it, and that's not what happened, he had changed his story a little bit. And each time he found out that there was more information, he kind of changed his story and changed it and changed it and changed it. And none of them are true. So we'll see what happens. As soon as all of our legal stuff is wrapped up, the truth will definitely come out, and people will see and hear me be able to actually finally talk about it, which I haven't been able to yet. So
excellent. I just like anybody suing Joe Francis, just because he's kind of the douchebag type guy. I'd love to talk to him and stuff, but I mean, he's made his career, off filming girls, some of which didn't really want to be filmed, and he's just done so many shady things. You know what?
I didn't really know who he was before kind of moving here and being here for a while and actually running into him. But ever since this has happened, I have been contacted by so many girls that have had similar experiences with him. It's crazy. It's just been insane, emails and Twitters and people coming up to me when I'm grocery shopping. it's been insane as to how many girls have had not so pleasant experiences with him.
Yeah, that's crazy. One thing he brought up in one of the statements is your tattoo, kind of dogged on your respect tattoo. And as I was doing my photographic research on you yesterday, I noticed that tattoo a lot. What's the explanation for you have respect tattooed slightly above your crotch area?
I do. The reason why I got the word respect, I was very young and I'd gotten out of a really bad relationship that had lasted about 6 years. And I got the word respect to remind myself to finally move on and to not let another guy treat me, or anyone for that matter, treat me with disrespect. And the only reason that it is where it is I was signed with a modeling agency at the time. And when I told them I was getting this tattoo, they said the only way that I was allowed to get it is if I could hide it while I was wearing a thong.
I see.
So me being stubborn and still really wanting to get it for myself, went ahead and got it, not knowing that I would be doing Playboy or that anyone would ever be seeing it in public. But that's the reason behind it.
It works. It works. I like it.
And I love it. I don't regret it. I got it maybe like almost 6 years ago now, and 4 or 5, 6 years ago, and I don't regret it at all. I mean, people love it, people hate it, but the only reason I got it is for my personal reasons. So.
Very cool. That's awesome. I can see why Brody dates you. Jayde Nicole, she's on the hills tonight, 8 o'clock on MTV. Good luck with the Joe Francis thing. Hopefully you and Brody can make it many more years. And it's been great talking to you, Jayde. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you guys so much. Take care.
You too.
The Big J Show. Weekday mornings from 6 till 10 on Billings' #1 hit music station, Hot 101.9.